it's a lot of shirts. You know what I'm saying? So those shirts right there, these is examples of blank t-shirts right here, y'all. These right here, y'all can touch and feel it. These is nice quality boys. I'm gonna show you. Now those right there, I just printed those up. Those t-shirts are a little cheaper, a little less in quality, but still great quality t-shirts for a basic. That is American Apparel. This one is Shaka Wear. This is my first time rocking this Shaka Wear. But feel the difference though, y'all. He's thicker, look at the neck on them compared to those right here. So y'all know these collar ones. It's gonna take us days. It's gonna take us the shirts over here tomorrow. We're gonna print all day Thursday, Friday, capacity. Yeah, and to be honest, we probably can crank out a little bit more if we got enough teammates, enough hands on deck. So when we do this order tomorrow, I'm gonna get people in here. I'm gonna have, this is my dude Trenton, he's my master printer. That's his brother Kurt, he's our in-house graphic designer. And then I'm gonna be in here and I'll probably get about 3 or 4 more hands on deck. I'm gonna have somebody just in here loading the shirts up on there for us. I'm gonna have somebody, this is our dryer right here. So after we get done printing, whether it's on the auto or it's on the manual, we'll put the shirts in, they'll roll out this way, and they're cured. What I mean by cured is the temperature that bakes the design inside.
How much does a $5,000, like, how much does a 5K t-shirt order cost?
It depends. So when somebody ordering that big of an order, you try to give them the best deal possible, you feel me? So the profit margin, we will generate, we'll profit thousands and thousands of dollars off of it. It'll be a great profit. And this is also to build rapport in the community, to let people know this is what we do, this is what we can do. I haven't even promoted this to the community. October London, y'all know the R&B tour, we printed up all the merch, so it's important to build that rapport in the community that anybody want to shop with you, anybody want to tap in and be a returning customer. Intern? You gonna be an intern?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all my number before y'all leave, and we'll set something up, and then we'll get y'all in here ASAP. Y'all can come in here and help us out with some of these orders, and then we'll talk about the go. See, this is what I'm big on. If people want to help me out, I want to help y'all out. You feel me? So it's going to be important to know how you want to use me as well, because I'm gonna use you for your time, use you for your energy. So you got to know how you want to use me in return. All right? I'll give y'all my contact and we'll chop it up. Okay, I think I'm on.
You don't have to do this with every shirt. I would say maybe every 10 to 12 shirts, depending on the thickness of the shirt. Because the fibers of the shirt is off.
Yeah.
If you're printing on
Do that again? Yes, sir.
more frequently because hoodies have bigger and more
Brother,
fibers on the inside. Like if you feel the inside of the hoodie, almost feels like cotton a little bit. So what I'm doing now is I'm lining it up on the board. Most shirts have a center line in the middle from the manufacturer that you can see from when they folded it. If they don't have that, you can go by the edges of the collars and the edges of the t-shirts and the armpits. So I'll go off the top of the shirt, I'm looking at the collar to see that it's centered in the middle, and then I take the armpits and I lift them up using the guide of the edge of the board to make sure that my spacing is accurate. After that, I bring the screen down and I'm gonna add my ink. This is an oversized screen, so it's gonna take a lot of ink, so I'm gonna load it up with more ink than I'm gonna need for these couple of shirts. Whatever excess ink I have, I can just clean off and put back into this bucket when I'm done.
Put it back into the
To give you full transparency, it is on the way in order. That will be the length of this board. So right now I'm going to using a shorter squeegee, so I have to do 2 swipes instead of the one that I would do if this was covering the whole design. So I'm going to lift my screen up a little bit and do what's called flooding the screen. And all this is going to do is get the ink to go inside the holes. So this is not going on the shirt right now, it's just getting all my ink inside the design. Wow. After that, I put the screen back down and I'm going to push forward at a 45-degree angle. So this would be 90 degrees with, you know, like the corner of a square. I'm making the squeegee 45 degrees so I can get the ink to push through the holes effectively with a little bit of pressure. So I'm going to do one side. I'm tapping it to get my access ink off and keep it at the top portion of the screen. And I do the other side. After that, take a look at my shirt. As you can see, my squeegee is short, and that's what's causing this to have this haze, so I can hit it again. And I won't have this problem when I get to overside.
It's not supposed to look like that.
Yeah. But you see, I was able to go back and hit it. So very crisp, very clean design. The collar is the most sensitive portion of the shirt, so you don't want to put too much stress on the collar. And when it comes out the other end, feel free to touch it, see how thick it is, the quality of the print.
Yeah.
Somebody want to try their hands? Yes.
Oh yeah, I want to try my hand. I only got 2, so if I lose one, I still got another one.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's right.
It's still a little wet. It's still a little wet.
Now, if it was a little wet, we would have had to put it back in there. Somebody pull that out on the lid up here, and then everybody can check it out. Alright, now everybody
And that's Keon Michael Brown who did that, by the way. That's for the camera.
Appreciate you. Appreciate
Yes, sir.
you. Look to my side. Tight. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry.
Don't know it. These infrared is the same as this grid that's on this board.
It's got the
You
lasers
see it's
joint.
lining up. That's the middle of the shirt.
Layers on.
This is where my graphic is going to start. So, y'all can follow me around this way. Let me show you what I did.
He said, follow.
Not sure.
I got you. All right, got the zoom in lens.
This is how you want to job up. Let's show you this marker on the board. So, we'll bring this board all the way up. I want y'all all to come looking this way. You see, the art is going to start at this line, which is going to be, if I put anything on this board, it's going to hit right where this top of this on any shirt, any hoodie. It's already measured according to the grid and the infrared. So you see the top of this do-rag is right there on the line. And then you see this, these are called registration marks. That's how I make sure that my art is straight and not crooked. So as long as I have this one on this grid lined up correctly, then I know everything else is going to line up correctly because I'm going to line up everything else to this art. Now we have that, and you'll see what I had to tell y'all that so y'all know what I'm doing right here.
Gotcha.
So what I have right now is my test print. This is a random t-shirt. You can see it's dirty. It's already damaged. I'm not going to use it. But I need something to put this on to line up all my other colors. You get what I'm saying? I usually use the black or the white as my lineup. Because usually that's either the first or the last color. Now, y'all can look over to my number 2. We have our heater there.
Yeah, I can't see number 2, but
Go around if you can.
I get to go around.
Yeah,
Special treatment.
Also heat them.
Special treatment. Special treatment.
This is called flash. See it on And that takes out any difference if you got a little lint on the shirt, something, a little lint or something. It'll
Burn it off.
either burn it off or make it lay down.
Still got heated from that. And bony
Now
printing.
this is basically a touch screen for the whole machine. So everything that you see, the numbers, is the same as the numbers. I don't know if y'all can see it because of the glare, but it's the same as the numbers that are indicated on here. So this black screen is on 5. So I'm gonna put the shirt on 5 because there's a shirt here.
Alright.
I'm gonna press 5. I'm gonna turn it on when it's green. It's on, and then it's gonna, I tell it how many times and how fast I want it to push the ink up and swipe the ink down. So it's gonna print 3 times because I'm telling it to. So I'm gonna test it. And that's just to make sure that I get a good coverage of ink flow.
It's like way faster.
Alright, y'all can come around here and see it. So, some places it's light, some places it. So all I have to do now, I don't have to
number
line
2.
this up to the board. I need to line it up to my registration marks. That's what those are for. So once I get through lining this up, I'm gonna put tape under here so it only prints the image. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So I can, these are my clamps. And then I have extra little wiggle, it moves it, maneuvers it to where it can line up. So I'm gonna put my first one on there by hand. And you also can look in there. So if I line it up like this, you can look through the screen and see that that's crooked. You get what I'm saying? So these are for precise measurements, but you ultimately want to use your eyes. Sometimes they're not right either. Sometimes, you know, you can always have some. So I'm gonna put that there. Like this right here, for instance. Y'all can see that this one isn't on there like it's supposed to be. But what I'm looking at is I'm looking at these and making sure my words are inside there. So even if this says it's off, I'm gonna use my eyes overall. You get what I'm saying? So that will be that. I'm gonna clamp it down. Mess that up. This is number 4. And then I let it down and let it up just to look at it. This is gonna take some work. Let me do another arm because this one's tricky.
He got TV, so he can play Netflix while you shop. What, bro?
Oh, yo, One Piece type.
Hey.
Still ain't seen it, but I heard it's good.
He might play bootleg movies.
Oh yeah, he is. He's 39. He was
Yeah.
locked in. I need to start watching it. It's just so long.
I do that.
Talking about One Piece?
Yeah, like 1,300 episodes. Like,
That's right.
And there's movies.
huh?
Okay,
And there's
guys,
movies.
So welcome to the Napper Nothing Shop. This is officially our 3rd location.
This is the 3rd location of the Nap or Nothing shop. Nothing but heat all throughout the rooms, bro. Nothing but heat. They really, what the girl say? They did they big one. I don't know how you phrase it. I don't know how you phrase it, but yeah, this joint's crispy. Look, crispy. They saying this is my cap's pinky. Yeah. These joints are fire, bro. I think this is the kids section. They also got a TV in here. Yeah. Protect your peace. What? Champs. Oh. Well, we're not champs, but
Something that is preferred for my teammates to watch. I want people to be comfortable when they're here holding it down. So I like it smelling good, feeling good, looking good. Yeah, let's walk around. So this is the front. I got, as y'all see, I kind of got a color coordinator right now. This brand right here, this Priority, this is my wife's brand. I just helped her put together a couple of weeks ago. She's been doing her thing. I got some caps, some t-shirts and things like that. Got the Napper Nothing pieces. Like I said, I let a bunch of different graphic designers just submit.
Napper Nothing exclusive.
I got boxes and boxes of new clothes outside of my ring. So we got wall space.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
And that's what I'm gonna get back to doing.
Oh, sweatpants?
It is. I had all the sweatpants and sweaters. I buy one get one free because I was trying to get rid of them. So
You still selling these sweatpants?
I got to get them out the boxes back here. But if you do see some sweatpants.
One side at a time.
I mean, you adjust the shirt. So on something like this, instead of printed, laying the shirt, and we seen the collar, we would have turned the shirt to the side. You feel me? So different placements, but that's also why a manual works better than an auto for certain prints, because you can maneuver and do certain things depending on what you want to print, how big the print is, how many colors the print. The machine start dictating that. All right, you know what? Take that over to the manual. You feel me? We can get a little more jiggy with that, or auto. So it really just depends on the location, how many colors, and how many of them that we print as well. So
How do you guys print your hats?
I don't. I send them out to the embroidery. Somebody, it's a different machine. Need an embroidery machine for this. I had one, but I'll be getting another one again soon. Just gotta have the teammates for it, because each one is so special. It's like a child. Each child deserves all your attention. So if I get a embroidery, it deserves all the attention as well. So instead of me keep on trying to buy every machine I can think of, I need to add more teammates first. And then this teammate, hey, this is you. You running it up with the embroidery. You doing DTG. We gonna hold down the screen printing, and then we all generate revenue.
And that's like now you too, even like that's kind of how you operate. If somebody comes to you and says, "Hey, I need some hats printed," you just say, "Oh, I got so and so." You know what I mean? Like even
I'm
though
about
it's
to
not
do that right now.
in-house, yeah.
So he just placed the order for Black Joy. This is this our 4th year?
Yeah, 4th year, bro.
And they want to do some bucket hats as well as screen print.
Bucket hats.
So I'm going to have my guy who does all my embroidery do the bucket hats, and I'm gonna do all the screen printing. But he's still just going through one person, and I'm gonna just make it make sense.